It's time to get ready. Time Factor's always on. Time Factor's always on. Somebody's gotta say it. That's why LH Music and the Time Factor crew are inside your radio set. That's why the real conservative lives here. This is the LH Music Time Factor radio show. Time Factor. Oh my goodness! Welcome to my Time Factor zone at the capital UNL of Nebraska. LH Music and Time Factor crew. Pat and Stu are gone. That means just you, producer Miranda, and so is Linda and Jason filling in for Pat and Stu. And I can't believe this. And so is Dee and Roger and the rest of my staff. So you just addressed about that. So I have no clue whatsoever as that Pat and Stu are gone. But well, guess what? Pat and Stu will be back. We'll be back next weekend. Because I'll be gone too. Next couple of weekends. Well, Rick should be here today as well. Now,
banned out.
You might think it's so smart about banning out.
And some of the supporting industry that goes into the oil industry, because those jobs are paying great money. Many of them are offering places to live. Many are very, very sympathetic to those that live in other states, and they're providing housing and they're providing benefits.
And most of the huge ideas is this. And
search for this airliner has now reached India. Wall Street Journal, India on Friday has now expanded their search for the missing Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, which is now widening the international hunt for the jet. New information showing that the plane remained airborne for anywhere between 4 and 5 hours after it just blinked off radar screens last weekend. Well, we have our aircraft and ships. They're now fanning out to go around the different islands around the Indian territory and across more than 13,000 square miles of open sea. The Indian naval surge is going to continue into the night tonight. A spokesman for Indian's Tri-Services Command, they have 572 islands and a stretch of 450 miles north to south. Only 37 of those islands are inhabited. The rest is dense, tropical jungle, which means if it landed in one of these places and they tried to do a soft landing somewhere, they might have lost them. That's only point one. But they're expanding the search out. It's become almost like a wild goose chase. Now, the shift is following the reports that officials have information indicating that this Flight 370 from Malaysia flew these extra 4 or 5 hours after the last contact they had with ground control. It doesn't answer the question of why the transponder was turned off. That would be something that a pilot likely would do manually. It doesn't explain why it would be so off course. And then that raises the new theory that everybody is putting out there. Most eyes now are moving towards the issue of some type of sabotage, hijacking, either by the pilots in the cockpit or, in fact, by somebody else that was on the plane. So they're now convinced that there was some manual intervention, is what they're calling it, to blame for the disappearance of Malaysian Airlines Flight 370. Now, the shutdown of two communication systems actually happened separately on this flight, Beijing bound, indicating that the flight, missing since Saturday, had been sabotaged. Which means that everything that we have been suggesting throughout the week is now more of a possibility than ever before. Now, I'm going to go through the timeline here. Okay. It was 1:07 a.m. Remember, they left about 12:30 a.m. local time. At about 37 minutes into the flight, the plane beta reporting system was shut down. Oh. Two U.S. officials. Then at 1:21, 14 minutes later, the transponder, which transmits location and altitude, that was shut down. Now, the revelation is had a catastrophic failure may not be to blame, but the disappearance came as the search area now keeps extending out into the Indian Ocean. Now, what we know is satellites picked up weak electronic pulses from this aircraft
carrying
carrying 239 people for 4 hours after it dropped off radar screens early on Saturday. And that means that's an indication that, in fact, that plane was flying for that length of time at least. That means the plane was flying hundreds of miles. Now, the Pentagon says the Kidd, U.S. Navy-guided missile destroyer to the Indian Ocean following a lead that the airliner may have crashed there is an indication the plane went down in the Indian Ocean. But the pulses that were sent from the plane to a satellite indicate the aircraft was in the air much longer than previously believed, and that its path had been significantly altered or changed, and that would probably lead one to believe that the transponder didn't go off because of any type of mechanical failure. Because remember, everything on an airplane has redundancy. I mean, there is triple, quadruple redundancy on airplanes. So even if the transponder connection, electrical connection, went down, there would be an indication for the pilots, and the pilots could then put it on battery backup. As we have talked to many pilots in the course of this week, have all confirmed to me. So now the search is actually doubled. Because remember, the plane, it's what's hard here to understand is the satellite pulses that they now have picked up, showing that the plane is in the air longer than previously believed. It doesn't give an indication as to where exactly the plane was and which direction it was headed. So, but investigators do suspect that it had changed course. So, according to Jay Carney, who, by the way, apparently is
Jay Carney is such a stupid,
he says
such a stupid nerd. He says
that's not conclusive, but new information, additional search area is needed and necessary here. But hopes were raised a little bit earlier this week when the Chinese satellite images came up. They turned out to be nothing. And Malaysian officials, who have shown themselves to be utterly, totally, completely incompetent, have denied reports that cited U.S. officials as saying the plane stayed aloft for as many as 4 to 5 hours after. But you have, more than 80 planes and ships from a dozen countries now are involved in the search for this thing. And you have a U.S. Navy P-3 Onion aircraft to search the strait, some of the straits and some of the ocean areas there between the Malaysian Peninsula and Indonesian island of Sumatra. So it's just getting more bizarre. But the radar data is important because military radar data suggests the jetliner was deliberately flown hundreds of miles off course, which heightens everybody's suspicions of foul play. And they diverted from their intended route.
Yeah.
And instead of flying northeast where they were headed to Beijing, they ended up flying west instead.
Yeah.
According to the flight corridors normally employed for routes to the Middle East and Europe. So, two sources said an unidentified aircraft that investigators believe was this flight was following a route between navigational waypoints when it was last spotted on military radar on the country's northwest coast. What's so shocking to me is how is it in this day and age that it's even possible for a plane to just disappear off radar the way this one has? But the last plot of the military's radar tracking suggests the plane was flying towards India and a chain of islands between there and the Bay of Bengal, they say, and some of the waypoints or geographic locations worked out by calculating longitude, latitude that help pilots navigate along established air corridors. You got to understand, up in the air, for those of you that may not know, don't care that much, but they actually have specific paths that planes fly on. They're almost like roadways. And they fly throughout the specific roadways, for example, and pilots feed back information about conditions, turbulence, and whatnot, altitude, height, flight, all these things, so that flights are usually smoother for other pilots that follow in their wake. So what they're saying is...
what they're saying is this, that
a lot like sabotage, hijack is still on the cards, And those are
And
their
those are their
words.
words.
Sources are declining to be identified because they're not authorized to speak, but that's what the thinking is at this point. The last
Well, the
sighting, and
last
I
thing,
think the most baffling
mystery
mystery
here
here,
is
in modern aviation, there's no trace of the plane, nor any sign of the wreckage found despite the search by all the navies and all the military aircraft from all these countries. But the exact last sighting was shortly before 1:30 a.m.
Yeah, exactly.
Malaysian
That's
time,
what I
less than
just
an
said.
hour after it took off. And Malaysia's Air Force chief said that the aircraft could have been missing, was plotted on military radar at 2:15, and then that everything in a way gets contradicted by somebody else. But if you want to use the exact terminology that the Wall Street Journal used, the communications satellites receive these intermittent data pings, is what they call it. That gives the plane's location, the plane's speed, the plane's altitude for at least 5 hours after the plane disappeared. So the final satellite ping was sent from over water at what one of these people called a normal cruising altitude.
Well, that's what it is, because the final one is the cruising altitude is just so economical.
And from the engines,
right from the engines in there, the turbulence and the
to land,
to land,
to let engineers and those that follow these flights know the condition of any airliner that's actually in the sky. But the automatic pings or attempts to link up with satellites operated out there occurred a number of times after the flight's last verified position.
Oh, man, tell you something.
777 carried all these people on board. The only people that don't know anything is Malaysian Airlines. And Boeing is not going to comment, obviously, but I'm sure they're looking into every system that they have built into the 777, which has a track record that's impeccable. So if the plane remained airborne for this entire period, that means it would have flown 2,200 nautical miles from its last confirmed position over the Gulf of Thailand. And meanwhile, international search continues to zero in on their last known location, but it seems like it flew for hours on end afterwards, which makes the area so much bigger. But they're analyzing these satellite transmissions, these pings, as we call them, to find out the status. The transmission sent via onboard technology designed to send routine maintenance and system monitoring data back to the ground. So everything that I said the last 2 days turned out to be true.
Will be true.
And thanks to all the pilots that have been gracious in calling in on the show and letting us know about this.
Yeah.
But it dropped off the radar screen. The pings go out because the planes are built and designed with all this super safety factors built into them. That's just amazing.
Yeah, of course it does.
What they've been able to do.
Yeah.
The one interesting theory taking shape is that maybe it landed in a remote Indian Ocean island
changed
with all these islands. This was the subject of Reuters.
Yeah.
And that's based on the radar ping data that I'm just talking about. Reuters, citing an unidentified source familiar with the investigation, reported that whoever was piloting it, this jet was swallowing navigational weight loss that would have taken this plane over the series of islands in India. The radar data doesn't show the plane exactly over these islands, but only a known, but on the only a known route would have taken it there. So Reuters was assuming here that they stayed on that route.
Yeah.
And they cited its sources as confirming this. The theory builds on earlier revelations that an automated reporting system, safety system, built into the airliner was pinging satellites for hours after its last reported contact, which wouldn't have happened if it crashed. Now,
wait.
aviation experts say it's possible that someone could have hijacked and landed the plane undetected. Still possible that could have happened. If you want to give hope to the families of those that are on board this thing. But Indian authorities own the only 4 airstrips in the region. They said there's no chance that any aircraft that size would come towards their islands and we not know about it. But there seems to be a significant likelihood, according to a senior U.S. official, that the plane is on the bottom of the Indian Ocean at this point. That's why we're sending our ships over there.